welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the part 2 video of Singapore. So now in this video we'll be covering on places that we had been there. It's mostly not on just ranting about that place and putting loads of pictures and videos and make it not so useful for you guys. So what we wanted to cover here is we're going to mention the attraction, put like few pictures just for an idea, and things to do and not to do, because we thought of finding such videos before we could visit there and figure out what are the things that we want to do and not to do, but we couldn't get it. Since we went there, we experienced it live and we learned like, okay, this is what we have to do, this is what we're not supposed to do. So it's a lesson for us. Like next time if we are planning to go visit the same country again, or if not, if anybody is planning to go, it'll be a useful tips. So we had been to bunch of places. So the first place that we had been was we visited the Merlion, the symbol of Singapore, and then we went for a river cruise. Like, do you want to mention like your experience in that and something like you think that you thought that it has to be done, not has to be done, the timings and everything? Do you like to mention that?
Yeah. So I think the best time to do a river cruise or visit the Merlion would be after like 7 p.m. because we booked the river cruise at like 6 p.m. assuming that the sunset will happen at like 6:30, so that we could also have a view of the sunset and also the night lights in Singapore. But to our disappointment, the sunset happened only at 7:30, so till then it was like very hot. So we would recommend to book your cruise at around like 7 to 7:30, so that you can take the river cruise when it is not like very hot and the sun is also setting. You will also be able to see the Singapore's financial district in full of lights. And come on, talking about Merlion, so whenever you go to Singapore, you have to take a photo in front of the iconic statue, and there will be a laser show happening from Marina Bay Sands at around like 8 p.m. So doing a river cruise and visiting the Merlion from time between like 6 to 8 p.m. is what I would recommend. Yeah.
Yay, yes. So what is the name of the river cruise? I forgot. Is it Karke? What?
Clarke, yes.
Clarke, yes.
To add a point on it, like this river cruise has like 3 points. You can take the river cruise from 3 points. The first one is the Clarke, which we did, and there is also a river cruise from Boat Quay, and there is also one in just near to the Merlion itself. So you can take any one of the 3 options. We chose Clarke because we kind of got to know that it will be like less crowded, and basically all the river cruises will have the same route, or they cover the same amount of distance, and the price is also similar. So choose whichever is very convenient for you.
Yay, yes. So and also we thought we also there are like so many beautiful parks out there. So one is called Fort Canning Park, and the other one is Botanical Garden. You can just go there, walk, spend some time. It's all green all over and there's less crowd. And the best part in Fort Canning and Botanical Garden is the entry is free. And if you have happened to be in Bangalore, and if you have happened to visit Lal Bagh or Cubbon Park, if you compare Lal Bagh and Cubbon Park size wise, it is like 5 times bigger. Fort Canning, it's huge, and the best part is the entry is free. You can just sit and chill. That was wonderful. So also we thought, okay, let us see how does our Indian temple look wise and feel wise do we feel in Singapore. So we went to Mariamman Temple, which is near to Little India, Chinatown. Which is near to Chinatown, and also we visited Buddha Temple, Tooth Relic. Buddha Tooth Relic was so beautiful, and the guide, he just mentioned about the importance of, or the mahime ke na solva? The significance of golden tooth relic, and it was so pretty, it was so beautiful, but we were asked not to take any pictures or videos. But it was very calm there, very calm. We really enjoyed spending some time there. I think we almost spent around 45 minutes there. It was really nice. We spent a lot of time in shopping and eating food in a hawker center and a Bugis Street. You can spend good amount of time there, but the thing is you have to walk a lot, and also please make sure carry big bags, and you can stuff in all the things that you get. And yeah. So next is Universal Studios. So I'm so excited to talk about it, but he is way too excited to talk about it.
So the first thing that comes to mind when we go to Universal Studios, it is the different rides and attractions and the roller coasters. But keep it in mind that Universal Studios is not a cheap place to go. It is very very expensive. Just the entry ticket is close like 80 to 80 Singapore dollars, and we also took an express pass on top of it, which cost us like $60 more. So for a person, it cost us close to like $150. And to be honest, like it was really worth it. There were close to like 17 to 18 rides. So we had a couple of there were like some roller coasters. There was like a 4D show, and there are also like many meet and greets where you can meet different characters, take pictures with them, and there were also a couple of dance shows and music shows which you can also like have a look at, and you can enjoy that as well. But keep in mind that it was very very hot, and the queues were like really big. And since we got an express pass ticket, we need not have to wait in any of the queues. We just bypassed most of the queues, and we had like a first priority. And yeah, I would also recommend you to kind of take the express pass ticket, and if you are able to kind of spend a little bit more. And just to give you an idea, so there is this ride called like Transformers ride, which is like a very very popular one in the Universal Studios, and the wait time for that was like close to like 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes. And since we had the express pass ticket, we just were able to see the ride in like 5 minutes. So I don't think so you will be able to do all the rides if you don't have an express pass ticket. And from the rides which are like very favorite to me, I would say Transformers was really good, Mummy was really good, and there are a couple of roller coasters called Human and Cyclone. Both of them were really nice. And also there is this Shrek Palace which was like beautiful. You can take like loads and loads and loads of pictures there. And there are also like couple of 4D shows, and there was a nice dance performance by Puss in the Boots and Puss in the Boots. And we also had a chance to meet the Transformers, and the roasting which the Megatron did for those who were taking pictures was like epic. So yeah, and we also like got a chance to meet Gru and the Minions, and yeah, it was really nice. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I loved all the rides and all the shows that they had put up there. So the things that you have to make sure you have it before you enter Universal Studio is there is Singapore Universal Studio app. So in that app you get to see the shows that's happening at what time, and the characters that are that they are coming. So all the informations are there in the app. So this is the app. So you can download it, and it keeps changing every day. They change the agenda every day. So make sure you have this app, and make sure you cover all the shows that they are playing. And also you have to walk a lot there, so be prepared for that as well. And the second best part is about locker. Do you want to talk about the locker?
Yeah. So for the rides, right, they're like for the roller coasters and Mummy and some of the rides, right, which are like very high intensive roller coasters, you are not allowed to take your bags with you. So there are like two options. The first option is there are some rides where they have a locker like right next to the ride, so where you can go and just keep it before you enter into the ride, and once you're in, you can just take it out. And for the rides which are like very popular, where there is a big queue ride, so they have this separate locker just next to the ride, so where you can keep your belongings for like 45 minutes, for your bags and other things for like 45 minutes at free of cost. And after that, for every half an hour they charge you like $2 extra. And since we got an express ticket, what we did is we went to the locker, we kept our bags, we went to the rides, came back, we took out the bag, and then we went to the next ride. Similarly, we also used the lockers there. Let's say that you do not have an express pass and you had to wait in the normal queues, sometimes it may take like 1 hour to 1 hour, like 1.5 hours, and you might have to like pay like close to like $5 to $6 just for like storing your bags. And this is another advantage of having an express pass ticket. And it is very straightforward. You just have to give your date of birth, and you have to select a color, you have to set a pin, and whenever you are taking the bag again, you have to give your date of birth, color, and the pin, and it just opens. It's very straightforward and easy as that.
Yes, yes. So these are the do's and don'ts if you're planning to visit Universal Studios. So for now, we're going to end this and we'll continue in part 3. And if you found this video useful and if you have more queries, please do put that in the comment section below. And then that's it. If you like the video, please do give a like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notifications so that every time I post a video, you get notified. I'll see you in my part 3 video. See you then. Bye bye.
You, who, me.